Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you are watching this video from. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the very first time being on this channel, we solve a lot of questions on this channel. We answer examination questions, okay, in different subjects: English, mathematics, physics, chemistry, which is just a science, biology, civic education, principles of accounts, commerce, to mention but a few. Okay, so you are very welcome on this channel. So we're going to answer this geometric progression question. This is an examination question. And the question reads, the second and the fifth terms of a geometric progression are 16 and 2 respectively, meaning in that order. All right, nice. The first question is saying, find the common ratio and the first term. Find the first term and the common ratio. It is very simple. So the first thing you need to understand is that what's the formula for finding the nth term? The formula for finding the nth term is Tn is equals to a r to the power n minus 1. Now, to find the common ratio and the first term, I'm going to solve this simultaneously. So that's the question. That is this is the formula. So we don't know the common ratio, which is r, and we don't even know the first term. So how can you find the first term and the common ratio when you're given such a question? It is very, very simple. This is what you should you do. Listen, you can solve this one simultaneously or alternatively like this. You have Tn is equals to ar to the power n minus 1. Within this side, you have the same formula. Tn is equals to ar to the power n minus 1. Okay? Now, this Tn here, it is the second term. Okay? Which is here, which is saying the second term. All right? What is the second term? The first is what? Is 2. So Tn is 2. Tn, listen, n here is 2. So Tn or T2 is what? Is 16. So we're going to substitute here with what? 16 is equals to the first term, which is a. The first term we don't know. The common ratio we don't know. N is what? Is 2. So it will be 2 minus 1. You do the same this side. T here n is 5. Okay? N is 5. So T5 is 2. Okay? So here we're going to substitute with the 2 is equals to a r to the power 5 minus 1. As simple as that. Then you can solve this. If you notice here, we can only deal with the powers. So this one will be the way it is as 16 is equals to a r to the power 2 minus 1 is just 1. So just the same as leaving it the way it is. But let me just indicate there as a 1. Okay, so here we have 2 is equals to a r to the power 4. This is the first equation and this is the second what? The second equation. When you reach this stage, you need to know, my good friends, that you need to divide the second term by the first term. Okay? Divide the second term by the first term. How? This is how to be. This is the second term, so it will be 2 over the first term, which is 16, is equals to ar to the power 4 over ar. Simple as that. If you've noticed here, what's on top here is the second term. What's down here is the first term. We can simplify here. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 16 is 8. So we have 1 over 8 is equals to a will cancel. R into r to the power 4 is just r to the power 3. Okay? This is very simple. This is very simple. You can cross multiply here, or you can just find the cube root of both sides. Okay, of which is that should be the case. So the cube root of, so this 3 and this cube symbol will cancel, just remain with r is equals to the number when you multiply itself 3 times should give you 1 is 1 itself. The cube root of 8, the number when you multiply itself 3 times should give you 8 is 2. So the common ratio is what? 1 over 2. Great. Okay, that is the common what? That is the common ratio. Then what is the first term? So to find the first term, you can use any of these two equations. Let me use the first one. 16 is equals to AR, which is just AR to the power 1, just AR. So 16 is equals to AR is 1 over 2. So 1 times A times 1 is just A over 2, then you cross multiply. This will give us A as 16 times 2, 32. So this is the common ratio, and this is the value of A. So we have found the value of A and the common ratio. You can still prove if this answer is correct by using the second what? Using the second equation. Okay, second equation, you're still going to get what? 32. Okay. The second question here is saying, find the 12th term. Find the 12th term. This is okay. This is not difficult to find the 12th term. This is question B. Let me solve it from here. Tn is equals to AR to the power n minus 1. So n is 12. So it will be T12 is equals to, what's the first term, which is A? The first term is 32. Common ratio is 1 over 2. Okay, n is what? 12 minus 1. So don't multiply. Take note that this one is as what? A power. So we have 32 in brackets 1 over 2 to the power. This is 11. 12 minus 1 is 11. Okay. Now, if you notice here, there are a lot of methods of solving this question. Okay. You notice what is inside here is 1 over 2, which is the same as, according to the law, one of the laws of indices, this is the same as 2 to the power negative what? Negative 1. But this one is raised to what? To 11th power. You see? This is the same as this. All right. Where you can just do this. This 32 is the same as 2 to the power 5 times 2 to the power negative 11. Now we have the common base there. So what you can just do, you can just say 2, then you add the powers since you're multiplying here. So you can say 5 minus or plus negative 11. So 2 to the power 5 minus 11 is negative 6. So this one is the same as 1 over 2 to the power 6. Then 1 to the power 6 is 64. So it's 1 over 64. Simple as this. Okay, you can still use the calculator. When you reach this stage, you're still going to get what? You're still going to get 64. 1 over 64. Okay, so that is the 12th term. Okay. Let's now look at the last question. Let's solve it from here. The last question is saying, find the sum of the first. Let me first write the common ratio here. Very important. First term was 32. Yeah, 32. Very, very important. So now we are asked to find the sum of the first 10 terms. Okay, sum of the first 10 terms. So here what we're going to do is to write the formula. So Sn is equals to, since the common ratio is less than what? Is less than 1, we're going to say 1 over r to the power n over 1 minus r. Okay, that's what you do. If the common ratio was greater than 1, positive 1, it would have been r to the power n, the first, then minus 1. Even here, r minus 1. Okay, let's now solve. Sn is 10 there, so we're going to say 10 is equals to, first term is 32, 1 minus common ratio, which is just the 1 over 2, then the power 10. Nice. Over 1 minus 1 over 2 is equals to 32, open bracket. When you notice what is inside there, if you just punch your calculator as 2 to the power 10, you're going to get 1 minus 1 over 10, 24. Okay? Over 1 minus half is just half. Yes, 1 minus half is just half. Okay? Then, what is inside here, you can just say 1 minus 1 minus 1 divided by 1 minus 1 divided by 10, 24. Okay. So if you punch this on your calculator, you're going to get something like this. 32 multiplied by 0.999 0.234 okay, 34. Okay, over, this is 1 over 2 is just the same as 0.5, half. Okay, so multiply the answer by 32. Okay, you are going to get 31.96875 divided by 0.5. So I'm going to divide this one by 0.5, which is just half. I'm going to get 63.9375. The degree of accuracy is not specified here, so you can round off our answer correct to 3 significant figures. So this one becomes 63.9, because the number after 9 here is less than what? It's less than 5. Okay, so the answer is just 63.9. To round it off to 64, still okay. All right, so that's it. That's how you answer this question. Guys, if you've enjoyed, consider subscribing. See you in the next video.